Number 11, Thunderstruck from Puget Sound. Number 14, Fast Wolf from Wheels of Mayhem. 217, Linyan, also from the Wheels of Mayhem. Number 3, Jin, also from the Wheels of Mayhem. Number 468, Baywop from the Reservoir Dogs. Number 55, Corporal Punishment from Puget Sound. Number 58, Schuler from Penn Jersey Men's, the Hooligans. Number 666, Jersey's going to say Samurai, but that's actually John Doe from the Penn Jersey She Devils. Number 76 from Puget Sound, Grandpa. Number 84 from Puget Sound, Mamba. Number 85 from Puget, Roger. Number 87 from the Reservoir Dogs, Ladybeard. Number 899 from the Philadelphia Hooligans, General So Fine. Number 90 from the Philadelphia Hooligans, Betty Switch, the captain. And from the Wheels of Mayhem, number 91, Gomez. Now, the Hula Friends will be skating in what are going to be called black jerseys, but they're all either blue, black, or green. So it's the blue family against the white. Rippy, you want to take us through the Lane County concussion roster?
We'll see if I can get through the Lane County. They will be wearing white. So everyone's wearing white on Lane County. That's 007 Jesse James, 010 Dragon Balls, number 12 Dr. Multiclass PhD, number 123 Psychotic Rage, number 13 Photobomb, number 17 Austin, number 1998 Inspector Spaceman, number 23 Showtime, number 26 Zoom in Gloom, number 2612 Scooby Smack, number 31 Craig Christ, number 321 Psychotic Angel, 42 Grimes, 50 Hot Fudge, 53 Fudge. I said that all the time, so sorry. 53 Mr. Large, 607 Goldie Noxious, 69 Dr. B, 76 Dropkick Daisy, 969 Cutthroat Callie, and 99 Defensive Destroyer. We're already started.
Yeah, out on the jammer line for Lane County, number 42, and that's Roger on the jammer line for the Hula Friends. Roger's number 85, and lead has gone to the Hula Friends. First penalty of the game is a back block. It is on the Lane County pivot. Oh, my apologies to Rogar, the Lane County jammer. I apologize, I said Roger.
Well, it did say Roger on the scoreboard, to be fair, so, that's okay.
First points of the game, first lead change comes in jam number 1, as it often does. Rippy, who's out there on our Rydell jammer line?
So that's Mamba. As you mentioned before, we've had a few jersey swaps. So that's Mamba wearing the 84 and number 50 Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz makes it out of the pack first as lead jammer for Lane County.
So after 2 jams, leads are even at 1 apiece.
Hot Fuzz notices Mamba coming through very quickly, forcing that call off at 0 and 1 put on the board for Lane County.
First points of the game for Lane. This was kind of fun to throw together. It was a pleasure meeting with both of these teams, finding out how this game came about to be. I really like the show of solidarity so that a game can be salvaged and we wouldn't have a hole in the schedule. Rippy, who's jamming and who just picked up lead?
So Ilian is the one who just picked up lead for the Philadelphia Holy Friends. Dr. B's jamming for Lane County. Both jammers eligible for points on the board. Oh, nice landing there, but a little too late.
Just in the nick of too late. 3 points picked up by the Hula Friends brings them up to 7. Cilantro now donning the spangled helmet cover for the Hula Friends, number 109 on the black team, actually wearing black, and number 53, that's Mr. Large on the line for Lane County Concussions. Here we go. So teams alternating lead through the first 4 jams.
But Mr. Large, barreling through the pack, calling it off, is able to put another point on the board for Lane County.
Doubling Lane County's score, tying the high jam of the game for Lane County. So one team scores, the other team doesn't. One team scores, the other team doesn't. Same with lead. Who is out on our Rydell Jammer line, Rippy?
That is Jesse James, number 007 for Lane County, and Rogar wearing the dark colored jersey for the Hula Friends.
Back block coming in on whoever's leaving. That is the Hula Friends pivot. Meanwhile, at the top of the pack, Hula Friends pick up lead. Rogar is 2 for 2. Roger that, Rogar.
Both jammers now eligible for points. Get the call off there. But it is 0-0 for that jam.
So Lane County enters ranked number 28 in the most recent rankings of the Men's Roller Derby Association. Penn Jersey's 12th, and then we've got a lot of Puget Sound skaters. They are not presently ranked. Also got some skaters from Baja Roller Derby, Wheels of Mayhem. They are ranked number 38. And who was the other team that put some skaters out there? The Reservoir Dogs. I'll tell you more about their ranking. Rippy, take us out to the action.
So that's Mama taking on Grimes from the Rydell Jam line. It's Grimes out first for Lane County.
So Lane County might be working a 5-jammer rotation. This is a second appearance on the line for Grimes.
Grimes through the pack backwards, picking up the 4, calls the jam, puts 4 on the board, so that brings us 7-6, 1 point differential.
Who's Mamba? I can't find Mamba. There it is.
He's under Jane Doe, yeah. Or John Doe, sorry.
All right. So after 6 jams, it is 7-6 in favor of Philly.
Then Jan back on the Rydell Jam line for the Hula Friends. That's Dr. B wearing the star for Lane County. It's Dr. B out first.
What's that? First time we've had consecutive lead jam, points out our excellent producer, Puns and Roses. Star has been passed to Shell Shock. Who started out as the jammer?
Shell Shock diving in there, does pick up a point. So a point apiece on that last trip. So 1 for the Hula Friends, 5 for Lane County. That brings Lane County up to 11.
All right. Number 99 on the white team, that is Defensive Destroyer and 109 Cilantro. Second appearance on the jammer line for Cilantro. I have this as the first appearance on the line for Defensive Destroyer, is that right?
I think so.
That is correct. 3 leads in a row.
Great job.
Oh,
no. Okay, sorry.
lead.
Yeah.
I don't know. The finger's not out. He might not be lead. No, he's
there
lead.
we go. There we go.
Cover off.
It is in fact lead.
New jammer for the black team, number 55. So back-to-back jams. The Hula Friends have passed the star.
So Defensive Destroyer calls that. That was Corporal Punishment who picked up the star. Wasn't able to get back around. So it's a 4-0 jam in favor of Lane County. We're under 22 and a half minutes of the first half of this game between the Philadelphia Hula Friends and Lane County.
White jammer number 007, ding, 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 Jesse James. And the dark jammer number 25, is that right?
Rogar, yes.
There it is.
It's 85, I'm sorry.
85.
He said 25, it's 85.
sometimes I don't see so good.
Well, you know, there are different colored jerseys and different fonts, and so sometimes you need a minute.
Lead has been awarded. That is Lane County. That's the white wristband in the air, so that is 4 in a row, 5 of the last 6. Lane County Concussion losing a blocker to the penalty box on a direction of play. That is showtime.
Pile up there on the far straightaway.
Roar coming up. Call it. Low block coming in at the very end. Whoever is reporting to the penalty box will be going on a low block. It is number 468 on the dark team. That is Baywop from the Reservoir Dogs. Oh, no, it's the Jammer. So a low block coming in at the very end. Power start for the Hula Friends.
So the Hula Friends have selected Mamba to be their jammer for this power start. And Mamba shows why you might have selected Mamba. Around the outside. And
high block coming in on the Lane County pivot, number 42. That's Grimes.
Grimes wearing the pivot stripe, which means there will be fewer options for the Lane County jammer.
Deftly deked out there by the pivot line, good for 4 points.
Mamba coming back into the pack.
That is just the initial for Lane County. Oh, sneaking by on the inside. Thought Jesse James was lining him up for a crushing hit, but Mamba was able to slither through.
The bench making a lot of motions to call it, which is exactly what happens.
Hey, the Hula Friends have more than doubled their score on that last set of passes. That is the highest individual jam of the game, put on the board by Mamba. Mamba strikes for a dozen.
So start one blocker down for Lane County. There's a slight track advantage to the Hula Friends. Lignon back on the line facing off against Dr. B.
I was about to point out that we've had 3 lead changes in the game already. Lead changed to jam number 1, lead changed to jam number 7, and then lead just changed last jam. Dr. B is the captain and is also the lead jammer.
Lignon also out of the pack. Everybody eligible to put points on the board. Dr. B on the inside takes a little casual apex jump, picks up 2, but also Lignon picks up 2. So we have a 2-2 jam.
It's a push on the scoreboard, but at least it's not pointless. Some of these bills.
Well, I got an extra one too.
All right, out on the jammer line, Cilantro immediately passing. A decoy star stash, completing the initial pass, fooled the announcers.
But
picking up lead for Lane.
Unable to get lead because the star was not on the helmet.
Yeah, Mr. Large. I like it, Cilantro. You fooled me. Very, very fancy.
So do you know what, Bobby? Mother's Day is next weekend, and Strong Athletic has Strong Athletic mom and grandma shirts, plus we can ship them anywhere for you today. Go to the Strong Athletic booth.
I can't imagine a better Mother's Day present for your mother.
That would be so cool.
Get yourself something from Strong Athletic. Take it over to Wicked Skatewear. Have it personalized. Who's out on that jammer line? Let's see. It looks like Rogar and Hot Fuzz.
That is correct.
And Dark Team has picked up lead.
So Rogar has lead. Hot Fuzz now taking the little leap on the inside.
Only the second appearance we saw Hot Fuzz jam and pick up lead in jam number 2. And then a lot of other Lane County jammers since. Four more points on the board for Lane County, 25-22. Holy cow, we got us a game. Are you enjoying the Derby?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. White jammer number 42, black jammer number 84. We have Mamba on the line against Grimes. Even numbers going crazy. 2-to-1 ratio on the jammer numbers. 84 is twice 42.
Grimes with a spin move makes it out of the pack first as lead jammer for Lane County.
Yeah, in this occasion, 42 is greater than 84.
Thunderstruck, slow to get up, but does. Very happy to see that.
Got Inspector Spaceman reporting to the penalty box. A little stutter step, nice by Grimes to get through. Uh-oh, jammer penalty. It is a back block.
Yes.
So a power jam for Lane County. And we have a lead change. Our fourth lead change of the game. Untouched. Spoke
almost.
too soon. Not quite untouched.
Mamba got a shoulder there right at the very end onto Grimes as Grimes came through.
Oh, and that's the pivot serve. We had a star pass in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the pivot serving as the jammer.
Yeah, from Mamba to Thunderstruck.
Third star pass for Hula Friends. Lane County has yet to pass the helmet cover. Oh, nice move by Thunderstruck getting through the pack.
Oh, almost landed, but Grimes noticed stepping into the infield just a bit, so decides to call that off before Thunderstruck can put any points up there for the Hula Friends.
Yeah, 3 more points brings them up to 37. 15 points is the highest jam of the game, represents nearly half of Lane County's score. No points again for the Hula Friends. Haven't put any points on the board for the last 3 jams. Looking to remedy that now. Who's out there on the jammer line, Rippy?
That's on the Rydell's jammer line. It is Jesse James taking on Lignon. And we've seen Lignon up there about every 3, right?
And Lane County picking up lead. That's 2 in a row.
Lignon going to run a little defense here in front of Jesse James, knocking Jesse James out. Lignon going to try to run the jammer back, but Dr. Multiclass is not going to have that. Stops that pullback.
So 4 more points on the board, extends that lead now 41-25. Mr. Large donning the helmet cover with the star on it for Lane County. And that is Cilantro, number 109 for the Hula Friends. Third time these 2 jammers have matched up. Cilantro still looking for his first lead of that matchup. And there it is.
Oh, Mr. Large getting pushed right out of bounds there.
Direction of play penalty. Lane County losing their pivot. That's Cutthroat Cali. 4-arm penalty. Lane County losing another blocker. Distinct pack advantage to the Hula Friends. But number 17 up at the top of the pack, Austin, still not letting Cilantro through.
Don't think Mr. Large was able to pick up any points. That is true. But 3 points put on the board for the Hula Friends. You do not need permission, friends, to demonstrate your strength, I promise. You are strong, athletic. Visit us in the Vendor Village.
69 on the white team is Dr. B. 85 on the black team is Puget Sound. Here we go. Jam number 17 in progress. Rogar taken all the way back. Bursting through the top of the pack. That is Dr. B picking up lead. New jammer is number 1,000. That is Shell Shock. Second time the star has been passed to Shell Shock. Going back to jam number 7 the last time. 4 points on the board for Dr. B, and the Lane County Concussion brings them up to 45. Represents about a 1/12 of their score. And no points on the board keeps the Hula Friends at 28.
I know what we're all super excited by is the Big O MVP medal presentation. Don't forget the presentation on track 1 during halftime of the Sailor City Dock City game. Junior MVPs will play an exhibition bout versus the A team of matriculated juniors at 8. Big O MVPs will then top off the weekend by taking on Team Canada.
Out there on the Rydell jammer line, we have Mamba and Hot Fuzz. Mamba threw first but not lead. Hot Fuzz picks up lead and calls the jam, our second scoreless of the game. So we have not had a stoppage of play going into jam number 19. Clock has run continuously. These refs deserve a hand. They have been skating the whole time. They don't have a bench. At least the skaters have a bench. So show some love for the referees. Come on, show some love for the referees, I said. There it is. Don't make me ask you twice, because I will. Sorry, I was being a little goofy. Rippy, take us back to the action.
That is Grimes picking up lead jammer status for the Concussions.
3 in a row, 5 of the last 6 leads have gone to Lane County. Hit it, quit it.
Yeah, so that was Switch that picked up the...
Also give it up for the non-skating officials. They haven't been skating, but they've been working the whole time. So show some love to our non-skating officials. I was getting to you. I really was. I'm a non-skating official myself. 4 points represents 8% of Lane County score. They're at 49. Who's on the jammer line?
That is Cilantro taking on Jesse James.
Lead jammer, Lane County, 4 in a row, 6 of the last 7, 8 of the last 10.
Oh, lots of good work out front there. That's Shell Shock, I think, right? Oh, no. And as soon as I say that, of course, the announcer's curse. Shell Shock, after doing all that wonderful work, will head to the penalty box.
Multiplayer block coming in on whoever's next to report. And a new jammer, that's number 55 for the Hula Friends.
That's corporal punishment.
What are you holding up 2 fingers for? Oh, yeah. Second time that corporal punishment has received the star. Good catch, Puns and Roses. Also back in jam number 8. So let's get those tallies. 8 more points on the board. Lane County up 57 to 28. No points yet in the last 4 jams for Hula Friends. Mom is going to take care of that, isn't he, Rippy? Who's going to try and stop him?
I'm sorry, that's Dr. B wearing the star for the Concussions.
Sweet.
What I want to point out to you right now, Bobby, is this is a family jam for Lane County. We have Psychotic Rage, number 123, number 50, Hot Fuzz, and number 69, Dr. B, all a part of a family.
Nice.
And so they're doing the family jam right now.
Got a 4-hour penalty, sending number 321, Psychotic Angel, to the penalty box. So only 1 blocker right now on the track. Now there's 2. Amazing skating by Dr. B, getting hit hard multiple times and still completing the scoring pass without going out of bounds.
Dr. B clearly taking a look at the penalty box, trying to clear the penalty box out if at all possible. And as soon as Psychotic Angel's up, Dr. B calls it.
Dozen points on the board, ties the high mark. Oh, wait, that's going to be more? That's going to be, no, dozen points on the board, ties the high mark for the Hula Friends. Set back in jam number 10, also by Mamba. Brings them up to 40. Lane County picked up 6 of their own, puts them at 63, roughly a 3-2 edge in favor of Lane County.
This is Photobomb on the Rydell Jam line for Lane County, facing off against Rogar.
First time, Photobomb 1 for 1, perfect on the jammer line.
6 leads in a row.
That 100% is a good feeling.
6 leads in a row. 10 of the last 12 have gone to Lane County. So let's call out our referees and officials, give them some recognition by name. Our head ref is Pika. We also have Spike, Kieran Duncan, Russ, Harley Quinn Davidson, Raw Shark, Jean-Philippe Aman, Dolan It Out, Kelsey Grammer, Cairo Fracture, Moss Wild, Wiley, Zunonic, Galvatron, Wisperter, and Ultraviolent Blue, our referees and non-skating officials. Out on the jammer line, number 217 for the dark team is Lignan, and number 53 on the white team is Mr. Large.
That's Scooby Smack drawing back Lignan.
Multiplayer block sends the Lane County pivot to the penalty box. That is number 42, Grimes.
And out of the pack is Mr. Large.
Large and in charge. Lead goes to Lane County.
Lignan with the star stash looked for the pivot, but found that there was a lane open, so Lignan takes that space.
Also, the pivot was in the penalty box, so no one really to hand it to. Oh, Lane. Oops, sorry. I stand corrected. I sit corrected. I'm often corrected in whatever position I'm
sitting,
in.
Standing, it's okay.
Third scoreless. Keeps the score at 66-43.
Cilantro back on the Rydell Jammer line for the Hula Friends, and that is Defensive Destroyer wearing the star for Lane County. Defensive Destroyer out very quickly from the jam line, picks up lead.
8 in a row.
That is 8 in a row and
So-
12 of the last 14.
Sneaky there, Cilantro had the star stashed, but knocks Defensive Destroyer out, and now, oh my goodness. Sometimes that strategy works very well, but sometimes you yourself get driven back.
Sometimes you bite the dog, sometimes the dog bites you.
Mm-hmm. But Cilantro does get out of the pack. I want to point out that even though
Just in the
it was
nick of too
absorbed,
late.
yeah, Cilantro does get in to the pack, but not and quickly enough to pick up points. So that's 4 more for Lane County.
So this is roughly a 7-4 ratio. In fact, it's not even roughly a 7-4 ratio.
It's quite exactly a 7-4
Exactly
ratio.
a 7-4 ratio. 3-2-1. Psychotic Angel making her debut on the jammer line for Lane County in this game.
Yeah. Facing off against Mamba. Now Mamba does pick up lead.
First lead for the Hula Friends since Jam 16. Illegal position on whoever's leaving.
Dr. Multiclass will head to the penalty box.
Dr. Multiclass PhD.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, that's Grandpa also headed to the penalty box.
Hula Friends putting points on the board for the first time since Jam number 21. And the last person to get those points, none other than Mamba. Mamba.
In case you haven't heard that name multiple times this weekend, Mamba is a name you should know.
So 70 plays 48, just under 2 minutes left to play. Heading into jam number 26. No stoppage of play. How do you like that? Hard to pay the bills when the clock doesn't stop. Here we go, Jesse James and Rogar, 007 and 85. Lead jam to the Hula Friends. That's the first time in the game that they have had consecutive leads.
Jesse James is going to try to keep the pressure on here. Rogar clearly looking to get the penalty box cleared. Spins around, not sure.
Lane County stole two
Yeah.
sneaky points to Lane County.
Very
the Hula
sneaky.
Friends were denied. Great job on the inside line by number 12, Dr. Multi-Class PhD, blocking that inside line, preventing any scoring. So even though they got the lead, points went the other way. It is a 3-2 margin. Both of these numbers evenly divisible by 24.
Hey, come enjoy our taco and tequila bar. Locally sourced, 100% grass-fed meat with fantastic vegan options as well. That's at Taco Vor.
Is that where we went the other night? All right, 4-hour penalty coming in. That's number 17. Jammers are Mr. Large and Lignan. Lead is open. Not anymore. Lignan picks up lead. That is 3 in a row. 3 in a row.
Thunderstruck will join Austin as they hang out in the penalty box. Lignan with control of the track, but running up against a strong Lane County 3-wall. Oh, my goodness.
Mr. Large completes the initial. Lignan completes a scoring pass. And was that a 2-minute jam, or did the jam get called off? Either way, it is over. I don't think we reached the 2.
Wow, that was a very fast half.
We did get a little bit of extra derby, a little bit of free derby at the end, but the jam was called off. No stoppages of play in the first half. Put your hands together for that. Go get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink. Puns and Roses and I are going to do some math, throw some numbers back at you when it says time to derby 2 minutes.
You know, have some kind of the little collapsible soft chairs, things like that are acceptable in the crash zone, but it is for your safety. And if you are under 18 years of age, you will not be able to sit in that particular section. So we do appreciate your help with this. Thanks so much.
All right, we are about a minute and change away from the second half of the Hula Friends versus Lane County. Hula Friends are a mashup of the Philadelphia Hooligans along with the Reservoir Dogs, the Penn Jersey She Devil, Puget Sound, the Mayhem. Lot of friends of the Hooligans out there rounding out this roster. Penn Jersey men came out here with only 8 skaters. And fought valiantly all weekend long. Going to finish off this last one. They get by with a little help from their friends.
That's correct.
Going over the stats for them, Cilantro is 1 for 6 from the jammer line. Lignan 2 for 7 from the jammer line. Mamba 2 for 7 from the jammer line. And Rogar is 4 for 7 from the jammer line. And then these numbers are not exact because my math didn't add up. Jesse James is about 3 for 5. Psychotic Angels 0 for 1. Grimes is about 3 for 4. Hot Fuzz I have at 1 for 2. Mr. Lodge at 3 for 5. Dr. B at 4 for 5. And Defensive Destroyer at 2 for 2. Those numbers are not exact. We got some penalty tallies. Rippy, you want to take us through the penalties?
We do. The penalty story here is that basically no one in serious trouble. We have a few skaters with 3, 2 on Lane County and 1 on the Philly Hoolie Friends. But the bigger story is that Lane County has many more penalty tick marks in their column. And so they'll just need to play the second half a little bit cleaner than they played the first half.
All right, and some numbers in from our excellent producer, Puns and Roses. Leading all scorers with 32 points in the first half, that's Mamba. And leading Lane County with 23 points, number 42, Grimes.
So that is Hot Fuzz out of the pack, picking up lead jammer status. Cilantro with a star for the Hooligans. Now Hot Fuzz engaging with the pack, trying to pick up some points here.
Forearm penalty coming in. Lane County losing their pivot. They're also losing their jammer.
On
a high
block. To Lane County jammer. That's Hot Fuzz.
Only the second jammer penalty of the game for Lane County. Each team with only one jammer penalty in the whole first half. A lot of star passes for the Hula Friends. They did it 5 times. Lane County never passed a star.
Speaking of star passes, we just had one. That's Corporal Punishment now wearing the star.
Number 55 donning the spangled helmet cover, going from stripes to stars, completing the initial pass. Oh, no, that's a scoring pass.
Yeah.
Good for 4. Good for 3. Weaving through the inside, that's good for 4. Both teams now with a star pass.
So we will run this jam out to its natural conclusion, and so jammers are just trying to get through as quickly as possible, as many times as possible. Big hit there on Cilantro by Corporal Punishment, or I'm sorry, Defensive Destroyer. They're both right there, but it is Defensive Destroyer that made that wonderful hit.
So Corporal Punishment picks up one more point. He will tie the high jam of the game. If he picks up more than one, he will set the highest individual jam of the game.
So we'll wait for all of this to settle just a bit.
Lane County showing at 7. Going to bring them up to 79. And 13, that is the highest individual jam of the game. And first time somebody not named Mamba set the highest individual jam of the game. This time the lead is now Cilantro's with 13 points. Those 13 points representing about a fifth, exactly a fifth, of the Hula Friends score.
So Rogar off the Rydell jammer line for the Hula Friends, and that's Psychotic Rage for Lane County. Psychotic Rage picking up lead jammer status.
Only once on the jammer line in the first half, and already back on the jammer line again.
Oh, she just knew it as she slid in there. Psychotic Rage picks up that low block. Just a little unfortunate, too much slide. The lead is lost, or rescinded rather, and we will go the full 2 minutes.
Yeah, two jams in a row that Lane County has picked up lead and lost it on a trip to the penalty box.
And there's the other slide.
And that happened in the last jam as well.
Just a little bit of slide on this particular floor. So both jammer penalties will be shortened just a bit.
Jammer high 5 before Rage.
Good angle on the penalty box from our producer, Puns and Roses. Notes jammer high 5 as they left the box. Always great to see that spirit of competition without being cutthroat.
Healthy competition, healthy competition.
Yes. 4 points on the board for Psychotic Rage. Her first points of the game.
So the pack needs to drop someone back to the bridge. They do. A nice hit out there by Switch. Recycles Psychotic Rage, but Psychotic Rage
Track cut. Who's it on?
does get the 4 points.
Oh, that is Captain Switch on the track cut.
Doing some good work out there is Switch, so I know that will be felt on the track by the Hula Friends. Psychotic Rage with another 4 as that jam comes to a close.
Those dozen points, not quite the high mark. 15 points put on the board in the first period, but a dozen points, a healthy contribution, brings Lane County up to 91.
The Hula Friends did pick up 4 on that exchange of power jams.
69 playing 91.
Jesse James off the Rydell jammer line facing off against Mamba. Jesse James getting recycled back there by Dodger balls, but it is Mamba that takes lead jam.
Track cut. That is on number 76 on the dark team, Grandpa. Grandpa out of Puget Sound. Those blue jerseys you see are out of Puget Sound.
That was a beautiful bunch of air that Mamba caught there on that jump. Picks up the 4 points, calls off the jam.
Who said Mamba can't fly?
No one. No one has said that because Mamba can fly.
2 prime numbers, 73 and 91. Out on the jammer line, number 217 is Lignon, and number 31 is Craig Christ. First jammer appearance for Craig Christ. The first appearance of Christ. Happy Cinco de Mayo, and welcome to the Church of Derby. So through first, but no pass, no penalty, so lead is still open.
It's coming through. Lignon gets to make it past those 2 blockers as a forearm is picked up by Photobomb.
Lead finally gets called by Lignon, and the jam is called, but not before 4 points put on the board by Christ. Little celebration. I have a feeling Christ shall rise again with that star on. Meanwhile, out on the line, number 99, defensive destroyer, number 109, Cilantro. Got to hang out with some Cilantro a little bit at April Angst this year. Shout out to Ruby Brews Day if you're watching at home, and also to the Kitty Cats. Lead jam to Lane County.
But, everybody trying to run a little defense there. On the inside. Cilantro's like
Little cat and mouse game.
Right.
Oh, it was the penalty kill. He wasn't looking at we had one eye on the jammer and one eye on the box. Got his blocker out of the box and called the jam before Cilantro could put points on the board. Great track presence there, shown by number 99, defensive destroyer.
So I really think if you are sitting with a lead, you can afford to do things like that. Run it out, get your people out of the box, have a full set of skaters on the track.
That was our 4th scoreless jam of the game, first of the half.
So Mamba taking on Dr. Multiclass. Mamba is out first for the Hula Friends.
First jam for Dr. Multiclass PhD. Taken out by the ghost blocker on the jammer line.
Mamba sliding through backwards. Got that big hip there.
Down they all go. Shell Shock and Grimes. Showing, hey, no hard feelings. Good hard play, but no hard feelings. Really like the camaraderie being shown out here. This is what Derby is all about. 2 points on the board by the Hula Friends puts them up to 75. Lane County sitting on 95 since jam number 4. Who's out there on the line right now? On that Rydell jammer line?
That's Lignon back on the line for the Hula Friends, and I believe that is Dr. B. And I get confirmation from the scoreboard that yes, it is Dr. B.
Dr. B, the captain for Lane County. Multiplayer coming in. Lane County losing their pivot on the multiplayer.
The Lignon was working against some blockers at the front of the pack. Now the blocker did go out of bounds, and so that means Lignon's out of the pack, but not lead, and that jam is called by Dr. B before Lignon can get to the pack.
1 point stolen,
though. My goodness, you're right. I'm sorry. Our view puts us directly in front of a bunch of sunlight, so sometimes I don't see the jam referee's fingers clearly.
It's all good. Our first stoppage of play of the game comes after, 2/3 of the game have been played. 20 minutes left to play in regulation, 1958. First stoppage of play is a team timeout. I'm waiting for the scoreboard to flash or to see the jam timer. It is a white timeout. They're first. We have to read all the ads right now, Rippy. Ready, set, go.
Oily. Earthling offers HempWorks full spectrum hemp oil products. Visit us in the vendor village. And by the way, Wicked Skatewear is a skater-owned and operated company that uplifts all skaters, whether it be park, derby, outdoor leisure, or jam skating. Wicked Skatewear, representing at the Big O in the vendor village. Okay, and also I'll read this because I was corrected with my pronunciation, and I will do it correctly this time. Located on the corner of 16th and Willamette.
Oh, Willamette. I would have
Yes.
said Willamette. I would have said that every time.
I did, and I was corrected. Thank you. I appreciate that. Beer Stein is where you can find your favorite beer and over 1,000 others.
It's Willamette, gosh darn it. White is 007. That is Jesse James. The blue colored jersey belongs to number 85, Rogar. Philadelphia is black and blue and green today. The Hula Friends are. Lead Jam, Lane County, that's 4 in a row. Isn't it? Do I have it wrong? In what? Oh, yeah, you did. Withdrawn. That is not 3 in a row. That's 2 in a row.
4
3 of the
points
last 4.
on the board by Jesse James.
I'd like to thank Scott Chicken. He was helping us out today at halftime. Also, he got all those penalties for us. General So Fine getting the star. That's a familiar sight if you've been watching Philadelphia play. First time today, but no stranger to a star pass. General So Fine. Okay. Jam called off. Up over the century mark goes Lane County with those 8 points. They are at 103. 76 points for the Hula Friends. Cilantro out there on the jammer line, number 109 for the Hula Friends. Number 12, Dr. Multi-Class PhD on the line for the Lane County Concussions. Concussions or concussion? I think that's wrong. I got confirmation. Sorry if I've been saying Lane County Concussions. I've been corrected. It is Lane County Concussion. Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa.
Oh.
Nice little stick in the leg out there. That'll get you a low block every time. Or blocking with the leg. True taxonomy, blocking with the leg.
Corporal punishment will hang out in the penalty box. Dr. Multiclass gets back around but isn't able to put any points on the board. You know what would be really great to commemorate your experience here at the Big O? The Big O 2019 t-shirts go on sale at 3 p.m. today. So 3 p.m. today, make sure you stop by the Vendor Village to pick up your Big O t-shirt.
That was our 5th scoreless jam of the game. Almost exactly a 4-to-3 ratio. 84 is Mamba. Mamba picks up lead, exploding off of that jammer line, finding the inside line. Grimes, number 42. Last time they met up, Grimes picked up lead. This time Mamba does.
Oh, nice little leap in the air there. Mamba able to pick up 2.
Foiled by number 213 or 23 on the white team, Showtime.
Grimes also picks up 2, so we have a 2-2 jam.
So back-to-back jams that are a push. The first was pointless. The first was scoreless, and the second was points put on the board, but a push. Go ahead.
So that jam was just so fast. I was just pointing out that Corporal Punishment didn't get a chance to exit the penalty box.
So Mama's gonna go back-to-back. And number 99 on the line is Defensive Destroyer, 2 for 2, and now 4 for 4, picking up lead jam.
Oh no, Mamba picks up a cut. We'll head to the penalty box. It's a power jam for Lane County and control of the track. Four on the board so far for this power jam. And another 4 as Defensive Destroyer makes a little spin to avoid the
completing
blocker.
that pass, looking backwards, getting a picture of where everybody is for the next time around. Oh my goodness, did you see the air?
I told you. I told you he always has air.
Welcome to Air Mamba. I hope you enjoyed your flight. I wonder if the oxygen mask came down. It was a little bit of a rough landing. But how about
but
that?
Land did.
8 points on the board, meanwhile, for number 99, Defensive Destroyer. 10 points on the board for Defensive Destroyer. Brings Lane County up to 115. No points for the Hula Friends, keeps them at 78. 27-point game.
Lignon taking on Mr. Large off the right L jam line.
Excuse me, 37-point game. So roughly 3-2. Lead there goes to Lignon.
Spaceman gonna have a seat in the penalty box. Lignon out and already back around to Mr. Large. Trying to run a little defense there, but Grimes. Oh, coming in from behind. I think that will be called as a back block.
No, that was a misconduct.
Oh, misconduct. I'm sorry.
And
there were so many bodies right there. I couldn't see the call.
Yeah. It was the one down the arm. It wasn't the misconduct across the chest. It was the old signal with the hand down the arm. 4 points on the board for the Hula Friends, brings them up to 82. No points for the Lane County. Keeps them at 115. First appearance on the jammer line for white number 23. That is showtime. Thank you, Puns and Roses, for pointing out these details. Lead jam, however, goes to Rogar. Rogar, a former junior skater.
Showtime is driven out of bounds at turn number 2.
Excuse me, Showtime is the former junior skater for the Rosebuds.
Showtime getting a lot of trouble there from, I believe that's Shell Shocked. I can't see from this angle.
Game more than 3/4 done.
Yes, Shell Shock is the one driving Showtime out of bounds.
Get those final tallies. No points for Lane County. They are held scoreless in consecutive jams for the first time since jams 6 and 7 of this period. And still waiting on the tallies. Is that a final 4? 4 so far. We're going to put on in my scorecard as 4. Making it 115 to 86.
Psychotic Rage, former junior skater for Emerald.
Psychotic Rage, a former junior skater for Emerald, now out on the jammer line. Second appearance on the jammer line for her. Cilantro picks up lead. That's 3 in a row. 5 of the last 6 leads have gone to the Hula Friends. Penalty coming in. It is a track cut. It's on the pivot. Lane County losing their pivot on a track cut. 1, 2, 3. That's Psychotic Rage.
Psychotic Angel. Psychotic Angel.
No, Psychotic Rage is in the box. 4 points for Psychotic Angel. We got a couple of
Yeah,
psychotics
we got
on the
a lot
track
of
right now.
psychotics.
Big hit at the back of the pack by number 76, Dropkick Daisy. Cilantro weathers the storm, finds a new line, and picks up 4. Penalty box back to full strength just as the jam gets called. Let's get those tallies. 12 for the Hula Friends. 16 for the Hula Friends, puts them over the century mark and is their highest individual jam of the game, overtaking the 13 points put up in jam number 1 by number 109 Cilantro. So Cilantro setting a new high with 16 points, 8 points on the board for Lane County. It's 1, 2, 3. Rippy, who is out on the Rydell jammer line right now?
That's Jesse James taking on Mamba. Just wondering if you're... I gotta read these. No, haven't in the half one. Yeah. So Mamba getting recycled back to the infield. I mean, hits gets hit in the infield. Be recycled back to the jammer line. Jesse James also driven to the infield.
Star has been passed. New jammer is Corporal Punishment. Thank you, number 55.
Still, lead is open. We're
Lead is
well
open
into
for Lane.
this jam.
Multiplayer, that should loosen things up a little bit. We do get some separation. Still no lead. That multiplayer is on Defensive Destroyer. Hey, I'm looking for a place to get good liquor. Where's the best liquor in town, Rippy?
Okay, the best liquor store in town, conveniently located in Bruins Apple Market. Open till 10 p.m. That's Whitaker Liquor.
Illegal position called on Jesse James, so this is now a power jam. This will go the full 2. I'm glad it wasn't a junior's game.
Corporal Punishment coming back into the pack. Jesse James.
So the illegal position must have been the jammer skating out of bounds. That's the only thing I can think. Jammer's almost always in position. Must have skated out of bounds to get a jammer illegal position.
Right, Jesse James almost. This will be a nanosecond power start for the Hula Friends. Hit This Derby Gear is the exclusive skate shop for the Big O. Before you hit the track, hit this.
So all of that skating for a single point. 103 plays 123 heading into jam number 16. Jesse James on the line. Jesse James heading out there 2 jams in a row. And Lignon, number 217, on the line for the Hula Friends. Jesse James skates lead.
So popping up out of the penalty box, Jesse James gets to engage with the pack and pick up lead. Lignon, 1 blocker to beat, now 2. And spins around and actually picks up a cut track. So Lignon will head to the penalty box. Join us at this 21 and over event at Spectrum to move to the beat of DJ Agent Meow and party the night away. Wear your best denim or diamonds, whatever is your fancy. We just want to see you there enjoying yourself and celebrating the conclusion of another fabulous tournament. That's Spectrum at the after party.
Sorry, Rippy, didn't mean to interrupt you there. This is an official review being requested by the Hula Friends. So give us a chance to finish off any ads we may have left to read.
So get your hair done at Braiders and Barbers. They're at the hospitality table between tracks 2 and 3. That's Sunday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's complimentary.
Nice. So make sure you pay compliments.
And you will get compliments, that's right, after you get braided.
There's also an all ages after party. It's at Sizzle Pie, number 910 Willamette. Delicious pizza and fun for everyone of every age. So come hang out with some of the JRDA skaters. Bring your kids there. Have a good, wholesome family time at the all ages after party at Sizzle Pie.
I certainly did hear great things about Sizzle Pie. Eugene Weekly can be found in red boxes in over 800 locations or online at eugeneweekly.com.
So the way we're going to work the official reviews, I talked this over with our head ref Pika before we started. They're going to send an outside pack ref over to tell us what the gist of it is and what the outcome of it is. As soon as we know, we'll let you know. But big thanks to all our officials of every stripe and non-stripe.
And non-stripe, right.
They are all officials, and we love our officials. Actually, we have that list of the tournament head refs. Let's thank our tournament head referee. That is Umpire Strikes Back out of Rat City. Our assistant tournament head refs are Kurt So Good out of Saskatoon and Nitsugi out of Rose City. Here we go with the gist of the.
So the Hula Friends were seeking an overturn of the cut penalty on their jammer, and it was determined upon review that they did have the initiator go no, but they came in ahead of another blocker, and instead of attempting to see, they engaged in derby, and that's why the cut penalty happened. It was a delayed call because the referee was making the call also was in a collision.
Okay, so the Hula Friends were looking to rescind the jammer track cut, but on further review, the track cut call will stand. The jammer did, in fact, cut the track, so the official review will not be retained, and about ready to resume play. Thank you to our officials crew. Tournament head NSO is 9-inch Wheels out of Rat City. Our assistant tournament head NSOs, Rabbit Derby fan out of Cincinnati and Switzerland out of Sydney. So a whole panoply of nations amongst the skaters, officials, and announcers, all the volunteers here, coming from 11 different countries. Rippy, take us back out to the Rydell Jammer line. Who do we have?
So you'll see on the Rydell Jammer line, that is Grimes jamming for Lane County. Now the contested call is on Lignon. Lignon is in the penalty box as we start this jam.
In on that track cut from the last jam.
Yes. So that Grimes has picked up lead. Will engage now with a scoring pass.
Illegal position is the call. That is number 3 on the black team. Jin.
Oh, nice move there. Thunderstroke trying to drive Grimes out of bounds there at turn number 3. But Grimes manages to stay in.
Direction of play penalty, that's 91 Gomez. And taking a seat next to, let's go.
Jen?
2 teammates
Real.
from the Mayhem.
From Wheels of Mayhem, who are helping out Philadelphia.
60% of the pack there was Mayhem skaters.
Yeah. They work well together. They know
Dozen
each other.
points on the board. Lead brings Lane County up to 139.
We're ticking down to 6 minutes left. So we head into Jam 18.
Adding a little spice to the jammer line is Cilantro, number 109. And number 99, Defensive Destroyer.
Defensive Destroyer around the outside picks up lead.
For him, it was 3 in a row for Lane County. Also 3 leads in a row for Defensive Destroyer, picking up lead in jams number 5, jams number 11, and now here.
Cilantro trying to pull that recycle back a little bit further, but did roll into the infield.
New jammer for the Hula Friends is Dodger Balls from the Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs have that tuxedo look. I thought I was walking in on a prom photo when I walked here this morning.
He likes to dress up for his play.
Very snazzy, very sharp looking.
Yes.
Appreciate the effort. You didn't have to do that on my account. 147 points on the board, playing 103, a 44-point lead for Lane County. Put your hands together for these two teams.
Austin, first time at the Star. 16.
First appearance on the jammer line for number 17, Austin. Not the first appearance on the jammer line for number 84,
Certainly
Mamba.
not. Certainly not. And it's Austin that picks up lead jammer for Lane County.
4 in a row for Lane.
But that is Mamba really keeping the pressure on. That's about all you can do if you're Austin, is stay as close to the line as possible.
Mamba getting low around that outside, but the lane was just closed off by Dr. Multiclass. Huge hit by Dr. Multiclass, scoring that, foiling that scoring pass. 1 apiece. Roughly a 3-to-2 ratio, 148 playing 104. I see a pair of aces. I see a pair of 4s with an 8 and a 0. I'll take that poker hand.
Mamba started in the box.
Oh, penalty coming in at the very end. Mamba starting on the penalty box, and we have an official timeout. Did you catch the penalty? Anybody see what that call was on?
I did not. That happened.
Was it skating out of bounds? Another
Okay.
illegal position.
There was a lot going on right there at the very end of that jam, but unfortunately, the Hula Friends will see Mamba start out in the box. On the Rydell jammer line, that's Craig Christ.
Craig Christ unopposed. The second coming of Christ to the jammer line. Lead goes to Christ, and a direction of play penalty coming in on whoever's leaving. That is the Lane County pivot on a direction of play.
Psychotic Angel having that seat there, along with Cutthroat Cali.
Did not see the call on Cali, but distinct pack advantage for the Hooligans, but the jammer advantage.
Now Mamba through the pack on the initial. Christ looking. Calls it from the floor. Does prevent
Prone
Mamba
at
from
the
picking
bottom
up any.
apex, face to the sport court, calls off the jam. Timeout to the Hula Friends. Their first team timeout. How about that? 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to play. Let's get some love to the host leagues of this tournament. They have put on a fantastic tournament. Love to all the hosts, all the volunteers. Like to thank the photographers. Like to thank everybody who's doing this hybrid broadcast house call. The production values this weekend just amazing. If you're watching along at home or if
Yes.
you're listening from the stands, either way, we really appreciate the high quality of the broadcast here at the Big O in 2019, beautiful Eugene, Oregon.
I think Christ might have been happy. Is he happy? Happy about those 4 points.
That's the sound of a long-time blocker.
Puns and Rosa says that is the sound of a long-time blocker. All right.
They
so
were
the
really
team
well earned 4 points. They were beautiful points.
Beautiful. So what do we have?
It's Rogar taking on Grimes off the Rydell jam line.
85-42. Lead jammer, Lane County. That is 6 in a row.
Grimes picks up lead, but Rogar sneaks through, passes Grimes. Grimes tried to sneak past Grandpa.
Oh.
Did it work? Two, because there is
It was worth-
one body in the penalty box, so picks up 2 on that one.
All right. It did pay off. Snipe that one at the rear. That's why you get the GOAT. Using 51 as a common denominator, it is roughly a 3-to-2 ratio. Roughly. 154 to 103. Didn't we have 104 before?
No points were awarded to Mamba when he picked up the penalty for skating out of bounds.
Oh, All right, so although the scoreboard briefly said 104, that point was taken back. So it has been 103 since Jam 118. Eagle Eye of Puns and Roses helping me out here, helping out the broadcast. Whose stoppage of play is this? Team timeout. Also the Hula Friends, they're second, taking team timeouts and back-to-back jams. Don't blame them.
We're right here at the 2-minute mark in the second half of our game between the Hula Friends and Lane County.
Hula Gang? Oh, wow. I wish we'd heard of that before. Hula Gang. Lignon on the line, number 217. 69 on the line, Dr. B. That's the Rydell Jammer line. Rydell is a proud sponsor of the Big O 2019. Direction of play sends the pivot for the Hula Friends, for the Hula Gang, to the penalty box. Dodger balls. Lignon picking up lead. First lead for the Hula Friends since Jam 14.
Lignon's going to try to run a little interference there on Dr. B, but now Lignon can just hang on and actually call the jam because Lignon does have lead. So 0-0 jam there.
Our 6th scoreless jam of the game, 3rd of the period. All right, down to our final few seconds in regulation. Who's out there on that Rydell Jammer line?
That's Cilantro taking on Mr. Large.
And Mr. Large picking up lead. Jam is called. Nothing. Timeout White. We will have one more jam at least. Second team timeout for Lane County. Show some love to the medical staff. Give love to the medical team that's here today. And give yourself some credit. Let's get some love for all the Derby fans out there.
We couldn't do this without you.
That's David Dite, one of our outstanding photographers on the backstretch. Much love to all our Derby photographers. They travel from so far. I know David came all the way up from New York City for this tournament, a denizen of the borough of Kings. You call it Brooklyn. Mamba on the line. And number 1998, Inspector Spaceman. Puns and Roses, is that Inspector Spaceman's first appearance on the Jammer line?
Yes, it is.
It is indeed. And the crowd responding to the Spaceman on the line.
Spaceman working against the defensive wall at the back of 4. Mamba pushing forward and gets out of the pack as lead jammer.
Forearm penalty. Lane County losing a blocker.
Star pass, defensive destroyer.
New jammer is defensive destroyer for Lane County, number 99.
Nice little lead there by Mamba to pick up those 4 points.
Three points on the board for defensive destroyer.
An additional 4 for
Oh,
Mamba.
untouched. Destroying those defenses is defensive destroyer. Hitting a teammate going the wrong way is perfectly fine. No direction of play penalty when you move your own teammate out of the way. Points on the board, free derby. Multi-player block called on Cutthroat Cali.
So 4 apiece.
20 points on the board for the Hula Friends. That is the highest jam of anybody on the day. Lane County sitting on 11. They're going to get more. Lane County's now got 15. That is their individual highest jam of the day. Oh, and a track cut. So the next 16 seconds of this jam will go by. Only our last jam is a 2-minute jam. We've had 4 2-minute jams this half. So both teams setting the high score at the very end. 20 points on the board for the Hooligans brings them up to 1, 2, 3. 22 each. 125 to 176.
And wow, very quickly changed. Okay, wow.
So that's an 8-to-5 ratio using 25 as your common denominator. 176 to 125. What a game. Thank you for joining us.
Very nice.
Thanks for the Friends of the Hooligans putting a team together so that we would have some derby to bring to you. Thanks to our producers, Puns and Roses and Scott Chicken, and to all the folks on the broadcast who are putting this stream together. Thanks to everybody in the house.
Indeed. And but more important, thanks to the announcers.
Yeah, Rippy, it's always a pleasure calling with you. I know I'll be on the mic. I hope I'll be on the mic with you at East Coast Derby Extravaganza coming up in June.
For sure.
Until then, this is Bobby Narco wishing you peace, love, and roller derby.